suburbs or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I have to really be where it's at.
So when you ride by those places, do you stop?
Yeah.
And get out and interact with the crowd?
Yeah, of course. I talk to different people out there. Talk to what the issues is, whether it's police issues, whether it's some street issues or whatever. Going to different places, talking like even with the influence about the young father piece. I have to talk to different fathers. Whether it's a thing where it's like they having issues with their baby mama, so it's like they got to get that off their chest. It's almost like therapeutic for a person to talk about that, because it's like they can get that off their chest, whatever pain they're going through, whether the girl won't let the guy see the kid. So it's like I'm paying child support, but I can't even see my kid, or I can't even hold my kid, So it's like different things like that. And because there are fathers that really want to be in their kids' lives. So that's why I wanted to do this piece for fathers, or even with the piece for like Pray For Us. It's like I wanted to, that piece is actually based in the Bluff. So it's like I wanted to show like the political disenfranchisement, or the fact that they're about to tear down that neighborhood to build in a huge dome that's going to clear that neighborhood out. So like they're going to build high-rise neighborhoods there. So people that pay what they pay right now, that was an old black historical neighborhood. Now they about to clear that out to build a high-rise neighborhood. It's going to be super expensive so people can live there. And the people that lived there for 30, 40 years can't live there no more. So it's like you have to learn about different things. You have to study it. You have to talk to the people, the issues that they're going on to right now. Same thing with the West End. They clearing that out. And that's about to be like gentrification in a sense, just like how they did in Harlem, where they basically moved out, the different people that lived there for 30, 40 years, and they moving these big high-rises up there that cost a whole bunch of money, and people that lived there for 30, 40 years can't live there no more. So that's like a different conversation that you have to have with different people that live in those areas, the different issues that they have in the areas, whether it's crime, whether it's poverty or police issues or whatever.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's like I don't understand. It's like they trying to move us away, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like we don't understand it, or we don't see it. Like the black race don't see it. Yeah. I guess I don't know how to explain it. It's just complicated, and it's real crazy because they building bigger and better things and trying to move us out, taking away all the low projects and everything, you know what I'm saying? And they not, and the black people just settling for it. What are you guys gonna do when it's nothing?
Yeah, you know what's crazy? White people are starting to move over here now in East Point because they feel like it's cheaper to live over here. Yeah. It's by the airport. See, a lot of white people are moving from Buckhead because the tax bracket is so high. The tax bracket down here is low, so they ain't got to pay that high tax bracket up there in Buckhead as they do down here. So they all moving in these little houses that's around this neighborhood. They taking it up, and they moving a lot of the people that live here for years out, and that's just how it is. And it's almost a thing to where it's like they're wising up as far as the price brackets and stuff like that. Like, we think is rich, whether we're moving up in Buckhead and Alpharetta and all that stuff, they think it's like, okay,
it's too much.
Yeah, it was way too much. It's way too much, way crazy.
Yeah, that'd be our problem, man.
Yeah.
It's like you don't understand these people trying to move up out of here. Yeah. Y'all trying to move in.
Yeah,
and that'd be the same thing with us too. It's like we the people that's not born in the hood or whatever, but they want the same fame, I guess, or whatever, as the hood kids or the hood guys or the hood girls. And so they come down and try to be hood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the people that's in the hood trying to get up out the hood, that's backwards. Yeah. A lot of people do that.
It's all backwards, man. White people, like, they ain't even really white folks ain't really trying to buy no, like, Rolls Royces and stuff like that. They actually, if you go up to Buckhead a lot of times, you see white folks up there with, like, Camrys. And, like, they got Hondas and Camrys and stuff.
Something that's cheap and it's going to last long, right?
What, man, they buy, like, regular little... They may put some chucks on, something real cheap.
Goodwill shopping and all
Goodwill
that.
shopping, bro.
Yeah.
They do that, and because they save money that way. You know, as we go up and we spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes, man, we can take that money and invest it in a business.
Exactly.
We can take instead of spending $1,000 on a pair of shoes, we can take $60 to buy a pair of shoes. We can take the rest of that, you know, $940,000. Well, excuse me, $940, and invest in a business. We can buy some. You know, if you're trying to do music, you can buy microphones with that. You can buy, if you're trying to invest in, you know, a company as far as like printing or something, you can invest in a printer or something like that. Something where you can put that money towards, or even if you're trying to use that as life savings, you can save that money. You ain't got to spend it on $1,000 pair of shoes.
And the people who do not understand that, it's like they don't even have to spend $1,000 on one pair of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they spend $200 every week.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
And that is like
for what? To impress
Why?
another guy?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Or impress a girl that don't have nothing going on for herself.
Yeah. I mean,
See, I was in there. I'm a test of that because I fell into that same lane. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was doing it because that's what everybody liked.
Yeah.
But then it was like one day I'm like, man, why?
Yeah.
Why? Even if I do it, if I don't, and even if the people who mess with me, even if they don't, I'm not losing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing this, keep doing that, and invest in something that's gonna help me, like better me. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's gonna better your future for you to spend the time working with yourself and investing in, you know, your business, of course.
Yeah, see, they don't understand that though. It's hard to get it in their mind too because everybody think they know everything, first of all.
Yeah.
And secondly, like, you can't tell nobody nothing.
Yeah.
You can't tell nobody nothing, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. I had to wise up myself, man. I'm starting to listen more now than just because that was a time where I got really cocky with my art. And I was like, man, I got to sit back and start listening. I got to sit back and start listening to a lot of the elders because they've been through a lot of the experiences that I'm going through right now, and they're giving me advice. And that was a point where I wasn't even caring, but now I care. I understand now. Now I'm listening. I'm understanding what's going on because I'm living that currently. You know.
Exactly, and it's like if you don't. I mean, a lot of people don't listen to the elder. The elder is wise.
Yeah.
Why not listen to them?
Yeah.
Like the stuff that you're doing, they probably done did it,
Yeah.
or they probably done witnessed it, or probably know someone who did it. You know what I'm saying? So they telling you. They're not telling you for you to lose. They telling you for you to win, or either like telling you for you won't hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And if a lot of people listen, they won't have to go through the hurt and the pain that they so-called say that it's hurting and pain that they go through.
Yeah.
I mean, but your grandmother, your mother just told you don't do it.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like playing with fire.
Yeah.
It's like playing with fire, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's just like the stove thing where it's like mama tell you don't touch the stove, and then you go and touch it anyway. It's hot and it burn your hand. Like and
Exactly.
tell you, why you touch the stove? You're like, yeah.
But yeah, so what do you have in the works, man?
But right now I'm working with the Art Atlanta Gallery. That's like I'm kind of interning right now because they giving me like the more of like the marketing aspects of art. I'm supposed to be having a show at the Articulate Atlanta event, which will be in July the 28th, which is going to be at the Mason Mirror Gallery in Buckhead. Also, I'll be doing a show dedicated to Prince at the Southwest Art Center. And I'm having some other stuff at the City of Ink really soon, hopefully. And shout out to everybody that's having my back and everything, and the different shows that I'm about to be doing. Shout out to City of Ink, shout out to Art Atlanta Gallery, shout out to Mason Mirror, and all the other different shows I'm about to be participating in. Also, working. I just finished up a children's book for. Actually, it's supposed to be for. Because I don't hate police officers or nothing like that. I have I'm doing a book about positive police officers. So I just finished up a book. It's actually on Amazon right now, Amazon.com. It's called Officer Goodman, and Officer Goodman and Friends. Also working on different little rapper album covers right now too, and just different things like that. So more things is actually coming up in the works. But so far, I'll be doing a show at Mason Murray Gallery, Southwest Art Center, and Artline.
Okay. So yeah. So with the oh yeah, let them know about some recent or previous pieces that you have. Like one I really like and I enjoy, and I was just talking to them about that I really didn't like. I was watching the Super Bowl, and I seen the Skittles commercial, and the guy, what's his name?
Steven Tyler.
Yeah, they had a Skittle portrait of him, and I'm like, in high school, I know a guy named Barry did it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he did it of Trayvon Martin, and it was like when he did that was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like wow. If you go or if you understand that picture, like if you do not understand that picture, it's like he did a picture of Trayvon Martin with Skittles and Arizona cans.
Yeah.
Go to his Instagram, Barry Duperon, BarryDuperon, and look at that piece. It's Skittles. It's like how many Skittles it took to you to.
That was like 4,200 and some Skittles. It was a whole lot. It took me 2 weeks to do that. I recycled Arizona cans. I drank a whole bunch of Arizonas. Ate a whole bunch of Skittles, the ones that I couldn't use. That's why I gained a lot of weight. I had to lose weight from that. I ate too many Skittles for that, man. But it was a fun process, though, man. It was fun to make, but at the same time, it was a very political piece, of course, because of course, it was an unfortunate situation with Trayvon's passing. And but I did get a chance to talk to his family. Shout out to Ronald Fulton, which is his uncle. We've been in conversations a lot. Actually, I'm supposed to be. I'm in the works of making a second one right now, and I'll be giving his parents the second copy. And should be in July or August. I'll be driving down there to Orlando. And but it was a really fun piece though, as far as like traveling around with it. But it was also very controversial because I got some racist messages when I was down in Florida around the trial time. Like I actually had the KKK call me in, and they were sending death threats. It was crazy. Like it got real deep at one point where the KKK was saying stuff about me, calling me a monkey, calling me an N-word, all this crazy stuff. And that was a point where somebody even tried to steal it at one point. I'm not gonna say the person's name, but it was a gallery that the next day he was trying to hide it, so we had to call the cops up there and get the piece because he was like, I can't let you have this piece. I gotta keep it. It got real crazy. So
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's how you know the picture was like great.
Yeah.
You got someone trying to take it from you and tell you I cannot give it back to you.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah, that's. And another one that I really liked after you followed up with the Eric Gardner with the cigarettes and cigarette boxes. What about? Did you smoke them fucking cigarettes?
No, bro. No, I don't. I can't say what I do because this is a radio station.
Yeah.
But no, I don't smoke cigarettes. But I've never actually shown that piece before, believe it or not. I've never shown it in a gallery ever, but people keep asking me about it. But I had to get cartons and cartons and cartons of cigarettes, and every time I would go to CVS and buy cigarettes, the people would look at me so funny because they would think I'm about to smoke up the whole box. They think like I'm like a chain smoker or something. They looking at me like, this young boy smoking all these cigarettes. I got like cartons and cartons and cartons of cigarettes and stuff. But it was a cool piece to make because I had to like cut them in half, and it was like a challenge because I had to make sure the tobacco don't fall out and all that stuff. Like,
oh yeah. I know that was a challenge, and it's like with the cartons, the words. Yeah. He was using. He built it. That was like the background, and it was words like police brutality and brutal, and you know what I'm saying. It's like words that he's making out of fucking cigarette carton. Yeah. That's the same thing with the Trayvon Martin piece. With the Arizona cans, he was making words. Yeah. With the Arizona cans. Yeah. That was dope, man.
Thank you.
Man, that was dope.
Yeah,
that was dope.
The process was really interesting. The process I used is called anagrams, which is like take a word and you switch it around and make another word. And I just felt like it was a really unfortunate case, the fact that they died over, him thinking that he was like, Zimmerman was trying to, Trayvon was threatening